typical high school.
What is it? I picked it up during the dig in a car.
I'm using a special text for tonight's game.
Cool.
A secret medieval society. An ancient amulet. Tonight, 8 students will play a deadly game.
I've given each of you a way into the school. Once you enter, I lock all the windows and doors. The only way out is through me. You may only leave the game 2 ways: by finding the prize, winning the game, or by being killed.
Possessed by an evil power. This school is a gateway to another world.
Carl here from Brrraaains Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's a horror movie review time as we continue our talk through review of the Brotherhood movies. Churning these films out in rapid succession, David Duchovny's third movie in the homoerotic horror series, The Brotherhood, came out a year after the first 2 films, which were both released in 2001. Yeah, these were coming thick and fast, which is not innuendo. Called The Brotherhood III Young Demons, and changing up the formula for something a little more horror. This latest entry is not only the weakest entry in the series so far, it's also not befitting of the B-movie name that Duchovny is so famous for. The story of The Brotherhood III Young Demons surrounds The Game, an event that takes place at this movie's school after hours. Run by Lex, played by Christopher Turner, the game is basically a big scavenger hunt where the players must find clues, all while Lex monitors through cameras and offers up hints, teasers and so on across the intercom. This time though, the game is going to be a bit different. Lex has an ancient book of Egyptian magic and plans to use it to make this game the best one yet. Unfortunately and obviously, he inadvertently summons a being that is going to make this game life or death. Beyond boring. That's the overriding thought that the Brotherhood III Young Demons leaves you with, where the sight and sound of barely fleshed out characters wandering poorly lit holes while a hooded figure stalks them with all the energy of a sloth is all this movie has to offer. Even the elements that makes this series so famous, the homoerotic elements, the neutered. Although on that front, this film might have the series' best example of that, with a toned fella washing himself down in the shower in his underpants. The way in which the camera pans over his body, the slow motion, the sensual nature of it, it is delightful, especially even when the hooded killer comes along and seems to just be like, alright. He seems completely taken in by it. I'm just going to stand here and watch. We're all just watching this toned, tan, attractive man in his white, tidy whities washing himself in the shower. But that's about the only thing of note, aside from, on a personal level, the oh-so-dated goth look of some of the characters. The opening of this movie when they're walking down the hallway, I just went, yes, this is going to be awesome. Unfortunately, it isn't quite that. The Brotherhood III Young Demons drags its heels so much that when things actually do start to happen in the final half an hour, it's far too late to rescue it. Most will have completely checked out and not care in the slightest about the game or anyone involved in it. It is, disappointingly, a major step back for a series that wasn't exactly delivering solid gold up to this point either. Still, whereas the first 2 films had many flaws, and they do, you go watch our reviews of those, they were never boring. That same thing can't be said about the Brotherhood III Young Demons. It is, unfortunately, a very disappointing entry, and I hope not a turning point, not like a downward slide for this series, because there are a couple of movies still to come. The things I did enjoy, I enjoy in a tongue-in-cheek kind of like, David Duchovny, Brotherhood feel. I want more of that. And I got excited because it felt like and looked like this one was going to be more horror-based, and it's just so dull. It is the Brotherhood III Young Demons. You seen this one? You got any thoughts on it? You know what to do. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch. from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?